In this video, you're going to learn how to play this. Okay, so the guitar solo for Ordinary World by Duran Duran is a very impressive sounding guitar solo. It's very rich in its sound. It's actually quite straightforward and it only uses the B major scale. The chords across the back of the guitar solo, just for reference, it starts with B major, goes down to F sharp minor 7, then goes to D sus2, A over C sharp, to E major. So essentially it goes like this. So that's basically the riff. So as I said, this guitar solo predominantly uses just the B major scale. So it plays it up here. So they're really all the notes that we're going to be using. And the first phrase starts up on the target note is the 17th fret, which is an E. And the first phrase goes like this, without any bends to begin with. I'll do it straightforward in the first instance. So straight from the 17th to the 16th to the 14th to the 12th, back to that B root. Those little slides in between. Now if you do want to put the bend in, we'll start on the 16th fret, bending up that semitone to the 17th. So the second phrase goes up to the 19th, which is an F sharp note. So it's exactly the same as the first phrase, but that starts off with that extra tone higher. So again, that's without any bends, but with the bends, you go from the 17th and you'll bend up a whole tone to that target note of that one. Releasing the bend, so. So we'll put them two together. So really we'll use a handful of notes there, all from the B major scale. The next little phrase is quite straightforward, just two notes over two strings. We'll go from the 12th fret on the B string, the E note, sorry, the B note, shall I say, but down to that E. Now that E, listen to this, you've got to snap it off quite abruptly. There's a little bit of palm muting going on there as well. And we're doing that E note. And the reason we listen to the track, there's quite a lot of free sliding around, so feel free to chuck in some slides like that. So So that's the first half of the solo. The second half of the solo does pretty much the same as the first, with just a little bit of a difference. So we'll start off again on that 16th note semitone, bend up to the 17th fret note. No difference to the first time we did that, but the second time, so So we'll start in the same way as we did the first time, from that 17th, bending a whole tone up to the 19th. So just hold that there, but then drop down to the 14th and do a whole bend up again. So. And then back down to that. It's actually the, the first, the root and the fourth. We'll talk about how that ends in a second. So, for the second half of the solo, this is what we got. And then down to the... And he just lets that note ring out at the end. Now on the track, whatever his rig is in the studio, it develops quite a lot of feedback. It's a very rich tone. Now I'm not going to get that in here. So what I tend to do, or what I did on the recording that I did, is after the ring out of that note, that B note on the 12th fret, I come down to the 5th fret and just on the E string, just catch a harmonic. It just brings in that very high note at the end of the solo. So it goes. It's sticking a bit of tremolo at the end there as well. If you have got an amp cranked up, you might pick up a bit of natural feedback yourself. So that whole second half of the solo. So there you go. I hope you found that useful. Give that a go. If you've got any questions on anything that I put in that video, leave them in the comments below and I'll look to get back to you as soon as I can with that. If you found this sort of video useful, don't forget to do the usual. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.